Hello, 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 everybody this evening. How are we all doing? Good, I hope. Hello, Espinoza. Hello, Marcus. Espillo, Anthony, Kinkalen. Welcome, welcome, welcome. We have 13 viewers and 4 likes. Who's not liked the stream yet? Who's slacking off? Who needs to sack it? Ugh, apologies, I'm all 6s and 7s. Right. Please buy black or shiny armor. Time to look good. And companions. Zachary, you're in my chat every day, ripping me about my appearance, buddy. Starting to take it personally. It might make me cry. We'll look for some drippy armor. You're right, Anthony. New to the streams. So am I, buddy. This is only the 6th one, so we're all a bit new to this, but we're enjoying it, which is the important thing. Right, am I settled? Am I settled? Right, we've got no game audio. There we go. Now we've got game audio. We don't have any music, so that's fine. System audio can go down. He wants to flex on the rest of the factions. The thing is, I saw some plate a while back that I really liked, and I think it was down in the west somewhere, the southwest, and I really liked the look of it, but we didn't have the money for it at the time. I think it was about 78k or something. We didn't have the money for it at the time, and I've been keeping an eye out for it ever since. I've not seen it, which is really annoying me. I know the Kraken armor's good, Joe, from the Iron Islands. So that stuff's pretty solid. Evening, Donald. How are we doing? Some of the Reach armor is pretty green as well. The High Garden plate is absolutely gorgeous. The Dundarian armor does look good as well. You're Only Blade. How's it going? Back from holiday, Donald. Where you been? Anywhere nice? I don't think I'm going to get away this year. I'm good, thank you. I'm good. I'm just chasing my tail a little bit. Normally my son's grandpa takes him to football practice, but he wasn't available tonight, so I had to do it. So I'm kind of playing catch up. Maybe it's time to check all towns. Yeah. Is the day up to the East Coast? Yes, right. Tell you what, let's get loaded in. Let's get loaded in and we'll talk about today's plan. That is the wrong screen. There we go. As a game audio for everybody is okay. I noticed in yesterday's streams it was a little bit loud, so I've made an adjustment. David with a day off. What's that feel like? I'm off. Off-putting to look at. The Chaos Buddies. I'm really hoping we can get some cannons, another mortar on the go. Later on when we do the Empire playthrough. I want to see... Now I've seen 1 does quite a significant amount of damage. I want to see what 2 does. Okay. So, for today, what I think we should do is we still have... Is it 2 clans without... 2 clans without fiefs. So, I think we should take the Salt Pans, take Wickenden. Probably Gulltown as well. Basically, anything that's owned by bandits, we should put some effort into taking over while we've got a bit of breathing space. The North's going to beat us in this war. We're too far gone to sort of fight back. They're not really coming close to our borders yet anyway. So I think what we do is we take these while we've got a bit of breathing space, and then once the war with the North is over, we switch over to taking Dawn. So then take Duskendale, Tumbleton, and then break that ridiculous tribute we're paying to them. Here's the plan. Crush Stannis, Dragonstone, and Duskendale is probably good settlements. Yes. I don't want to start a war yet. Stannis doesn't actually own anything down here, just owns Dragonstone. That'd be interesting. Oh, death by PowerPoint. I hate that. Back in the day, I used to work for Eon Energy. And a lot of our training seminars were like that. Like, we've got a guest speaker in, and they're going to spend 4 hours talking you through things. Alright, what's the garrison? 660. We can take that. What's our food situation like? If you could save a little bit faster, that'd be great. Nice, 37 days. Okay, we're doing okay. Because it's bandits, there's no chance of reinforcements coming to help them, so we can take our sweet time. Which I think is wise, considering the last one we did, we lost 97 men. Because those pirates ain't no slouches. Also, apologies to some of the people I missed your comments on yesterday. While I'm playing, the comments are moving too fast. It's a skill I'm trying to master, is reading the comments while they're coming in. So if you did leave a comment on yesterday's stream and I didn't respond to it, I do apologise. I do try my best. Good old 4x4 setup. We've seen this a million times before in a classic game. Oh no, your walls, they're broken. Okay. I think that does us. What's this? Making peace with the North. What do they want? They are significantly stronger than we are. The coffers are a bit empty. They're okay for now. We do still hold a large amount of inventory. So once we've sold all of that, we should have a few 100,000 to buy some more clans with. The Dornish are a menace. Sorry, Jan, which volume? My voice or the game volume? Crank the game volume a couple of notches. Yep. Okay, I've put it up another 3 notches. Let me know if that's loud enough for you. You should hear seagulls and sea noises. Is that coming through alright? No? What about now? You hear it, but very faint. Alright, we got a tech issue to work through. Give me 1 sec. Is that any better? Okay. Let me know if you're still too quiet. Right, this time we'll try and whittle them down a little bit with the catapults before we rush in. See if we can't get less than 90 odd deaths. Oh, this should be good. So pop everybody in line formation to begin with. It's a bit of an imbalance on the archers there. Oh yeah. Catapults are doing the work. Is that better? The game audio? Okay, that's fine. See how much ammo those catapults have got left. Shouldn't be much. Nope. I'm completely talking out my arse. They've got loads. Alright, fair enough. Well, they're doing the work, so we'll just let them continue on. With full Targaryen Kingsguard, I'm trying, Kaelin. I've got the helmet. I think it's the arms I'm missing and the hands I'm missing at the minute. Apart from that, I've got full Targaryen Kingsguard. Yeah, there's some maps that the catapults just overperform on, and there's some maps, specifically in the vanilla game, around the Azrai lands. There's a lot of fortresses around the Azrai lands that just... they're not susceptible to catapults, they can't get a decent angle on, but we've killed 425 of them for 3 dead. And we're still going. Yeah, the Kingsguard armor's pretty sick. Stat-wise, the Kraken's armor's really good. I know that much. The North armor is really not very good at all in comparison. Unless there's some that I've just not seen, which is entirely possible. I'll be honest, I'm quite surprised they've not, the morale's not broken yet. Also, in every playthrough I've done on this game so far, I've found myself using Clegane's sword. I don't know why, I'm just drawn to it every time. Kush, yes, the Kraken, I would say, are probably the best infantry unit in the game. Now, for those of you curious, the reason I haven't moved in to mop them up yet is the damage that they're currently doing to the enemy. If we charge in, they will continue firing these catapults. They don't particularly care if there's friendly troops in the way. So if we charge in while they've still got ammo left, then they'll start killing friendlies, which we don't want. So them two are out. These two should be out now. Yep. Yep. There we go.
Everyone, attack!
Give the general charge command. Let's see if we can beat the infantry in. We cannot. You mean Ned's sword? I don't know if you can get Ned's sword on this. Gentry. I've not actually seen Gentry to be able to recruit them yet. This is something that they fixed in the old worlds, by the way, the stairs. The stairs in the old worlds, you can ride horses up. You remember when I used towers? Yep, towers have got their place, absolutely. We're actually going to do a keep siege. Okay. Always send your characters when you can into a keep siege. Versus 34. Sounds fair to me. Talk about. Those are good odds. I don't think we particularly want the prisoners right now. We'll take all of these guys though. We'll keep the iron guys for ourselves. We'll get rid of the rest of them to companions. We're short a few horses as well. Take it for ourselves, but we'll give it away. Yes, King Killen, that's why I took them. That's what they assaulted our castle with. And I noticed on the field of battle they were pretty hardy, so I just left them in my prisoner pocket for a little bit. Who's Royce? And are they any good? Royce heroines, yes, we want them as riders. That's fine. We need war horses then. Is it a war horse you need? Check. Alright, Sander, not much. We've just seized the town. Sell a bunch of stuff. Right. So I need basically all of them. Some of these. And for that, I will give you a bunch of junk. How's my vocals coming through? Is the sound level okay on the microphone? You can forgive them a gold piece. Well, our cavalry just went up significantly. Good. I've been messing with the audio because of these things, these monitors that go in my ears as opposed to over the top of my head. I don't like over-the-ear headphones for long periods of time because it makes my ears weird. It makes me feel hot as well. So I've got these in-ear monitors, but it would seem that what I hear through these is a lot louder than what you guys are hearing through the stream. So I need to take a look at that in the near future. In fact, I think I might be able to fix that now. Just give me 1 second. No, it's the mapping. The mapping that's a problem. I get the raw volume, you get a... So, at the moment, it's going through a Go XLR. So you've got 4 different audio channels, the microphone, the game, music, and system, all going through 4 different channels, and then when they hit the Go XLR, it gets turned into what's called a broadcast mix, which is what you guys are listening to. Now, the sliders on the Go XLR, as I move them up and down, change the audio for you guys in that broadcast mix, which then obviously makes it louder or quieter depending on the settings on the mix. The problem is, it also makes it louder for me. So I should be listening to the broadcast mix, but I'm not. I'm listening to the raw output, which is very loud. So if I do it this way instead. Bear with me 2 seconds, guys. I do apologise. Curbstone, wow, subscribed. Welcome, brother. Filters. Kill the game filter. Yes. Close. Crank this down to a not blowing my head off level. And then add a filter to the broadcast mix of gain 10 decibels. Okay. What's the audio like there? You should be able to hear market sounds, and you should be able to... Too loud. Okay, am I at a better volume now? Okay. Better? Testing, testing, blowing your ears out. Is that any better? Alright, we fixed it. Now I can put my other earphone in without losing my brain. Don't you love technology? Right. We have the salt pans. We're going to give it away. So clans. Who do we give it to? The Dondarians or the Swift? Well, both of them have got the same number of members, so it doesn't really matter. Let's go Dondarian. Grant a fief. Okay. Yeah, when I say it was uncomfortably loud, I actually had to take this out of my ear because it was hurting to listen to it. It was that loud for me. But we've got the balance now. Everyone's happy. One troop's deserted from my party. Rightly so, because I've got too many of them. My Apollo J's. You take those guys. And those guys. And that guy. And those guys. A brigand. You could take him as well. Sweet. All good. Right, we got 173k. Once we get to Wickenden and take that, we should have over 200k. So we should be able to bring 2 more clans on board without risking going bankrupt. 772 on this one. Lovely. A good house troop army would be a good investment. Yes, a full Kingsguard army. I was curious as to how that would play out, and I think it would be rather devastating, to say the least, because they are incredibly good troops. Of the dog's head. I forgot to build my catapults because I'm an idiot. Bit early. Bit late. Just on time. Call me Goldilocks. But only at the weekend. Oh no, your siege equipment. It's broken. Stop it. Whoa, where'd my money go? Huh? Garrison and party... 15 grand on garrison and party expenses. What garrison's costing me that much? Not that one. Yeah, to be fair. What's that? 3,000 between those two, 4,000, 5,000, 6,000. Bruh. The payment for the North. How did that wipe us out as well? War reparations. Of course it did. $27K in debt. Alright, that's fine. It's not fine, it sucks, but we've got a job to do. Yeah, I did as well. Yeah, last episode it was making 14K and now it's making 200. I'm being robbed. It's a fix.
Sergeants in charge! Form a line!
I don't think we'll have as much success with the catapults in this one, I'll be honest.
Soldiers! Move! Arrow! Move! Footman! Move! Archer! Move! Warlock! Move! Form a ship and raise your shields!
Yeah, you see how the catapults are shooting at the gate? It's because they can't find anything else to shoot at. So they're shooting at the gatehouse instead. Has got no angle. Has got no angle. Has got no angle. Has got no angle. So yeah, this is one of those castles where the siege engines are going to be useless. So if we look at it from the angle of the catapult, look. Can't see inside that wall or that wall. Can't see inside that wall or that wall. Can't see inside either. Can't see inside either. And the reinforcement points are so close together, this is going to be a bloody punch-up. Give me 57. And then... give me 24. What we got? I sent them to the wrong place. 25. Accept. So move those closer. Move those closer. Move those closer. Move those closer. And now we need a brave individual with a two-handed axe to take down the gate on the inside. Nikolaj, well volunteered. Let me through, boys. Excuse me. Well, to get it down to like 2 hits from being done. Being careful not to get shot or bricks thrown on my head. Yeah, there we go. That's ready for busting open. So then what we do is bring group 5 in.
Dismount! Troops! Move! Soldier! Line formation! Infantry! Attack! Infantry! Form a line! Infantry! Give them hell!
So distract the other 2 groups.
Soldiers! On my flank! Infantry! Soldier! Line formation!
So let those 2 fights kick off. And then we break through here. Uh-oh. Oh. Sorry, Nikolai, just took one in the back there.
Charge!
I blocked that. Uh-oh. This may have been a bad idea. Fall damage got me. That's friendly fire, by the way. Well, we won, but that felt a lot more difficult than it should have. Yo, UK Jamie, how's it going, man? Why am I not using the Captain of the King's Guard? Yeah, Jacob, no worries, man. Real life comes first. You know what, Gunslinger? I like your attitude, mate. Payroll is definitely going to be reduced. I don't have enough money for upgrades. These are hard times, boys. These are hard times. On a serious note, those pirates are deadly. And early game, if you can run into one of their hideouts and actually piecemeal it through, the armor that you pick up from there is really, really good for starting out. Let's see if we can make some money back. $49k food. Short on food. Why are we short on food? We shouldn't be short on food. We have a lot of money's worth of stuff. Mainly just grain. Right. No. Give me all your fish, all your beer. There we go. Let's convert these animals into meat. So we've got a view of how much we actually have. Okay, still 25 days until we've got no food left. It's better than nothing, I suppose. Better than a kick in the proverbial. 25 grand for a dragon. I can't help but feel that that's a little underpriced, I'll be honest. Give me your olives and date fruit as well. You can have my useless standards that I don't use. You minus 4 grand. We'll take all your grain as well then. Minus 600. Give me a horse. Give me 2 horses. Alright. We're back up to 50k. However, we got 27k in debt, so that's about to go down sharply. What I do want to do is I'm going to give away the castles. Because they just cost me money. So first things first, we need to give away Wickenden to... that's the wrong screen. So we go to clans, the one that hasn't got one, grant a fief, and then we go... Wickenden, grant a fief. Then we'll go to this guy, grant him a fief. Hang on. We need to figure out which fiefs are costing us money at the minute. It's cheaper for a dragon than a mortgage. I'd take the dragon every day of the week. Fiefs, right. Which ones are costing us money? Castle Black. We'll keep Castle Black just because it's an important part. The Wall we should probably keep. Frozen Shore, Hornfoot, and the Fists of the First Men. Frozen Shore, Hornfoot, and the Fists of the First Men. Okay. Frozen Shore, Hornfoot, Fists of the First Men. Okay, we just reduced our wage bill significantly. Done. I need to see what are we paying? We're paying Dawn 7,000. We're paying the North 270 gold. So we're paying them next to nothing. And Dragonstone 1,130 gold. Mir were paying, they're paying us 1,170, which offsets most of. Yeah, so basically the two guys that are paying us are offsetting everything apart from Dawn, which is 7 grand a day. So we kind of need to declare war on Dawn. 0% support, but we can force it through at the cost of a massive amount of influence. That frees up that 7 grand a day charge, which is just absolutely eating us alive. Take the Eyrie. Bannerlord DLC. Yeah, Jamie, it should be released in the next couple of months, I think. Before winter, anyway, it should be out. Gunslinger, yeah, pretty much. Like, this fiefdom's costing me too much money. Here, you have it. Crestus Keep. Yeah, Annika, I don't want to overload them too much. So I'll give them one each at the minute, but I don't want to put them into a point where they haven't got enough money to run their armies. Jamie, yes, we killed them, mate. The Night King's dead. We went all the way up north, and we picked a fight with him. We killed him. It took us an hour to kill him with a dragon. And then we took all of this area up here, so all this belongs to us now. And then we came south of the wall. And I think our only option at the moment is probably to declare war on Dawn. We need to get rid of that 7 grand a day. But I'll be honest, I don't think we're in a position where we'd be able to do it. Let's have a look at what the Erie's got in relation to defences, and then we'll go from there. Oh, I've got people deserting again. I'm a bad boss. Done. Have I got any recruits waiting to be? I have. Bish, bash, bosh. 1,000 men. That's a bit meaty. That's my worry, Gunslinger, is if we go straight Dawn, there is a chance that they'll just turn up with 4,000 men, and we have in grand total 800 in our entire kingdom. So we just don't have the stones to push them back at the minute. We could bait them into attacking one of our settlements, then defend it from the walls. That might work. I want to see what they've got. So mostly hill tribesmen savages. Oh, that's not good. Oh, their body armor is really bad. Okay, so they hit hard, but they should go down squishy boy. If we can get some decent catapult shots off, this is a possibility. We could probably win this. Yes, Gunslinger, that's the other worry. We pick a fight with Dawn, and even if we beat them, the North might reinstigate a fight, or the Vale might reinstigate a fight, and then it's like, now we're fighting, or Stannis might come after us again. It's like, it's a difficult one. We're in a precarious situation where we don't quite have enough bodies to fully fight. But then if we don't fight, we're going to continue to bleed 7 grand a day, which we just can't afford to do. Tough one. That thing with Dawn as well, that wasn't even an error on my part. We were too far away to actually do anything about it. By the time we got down here, wouldn't have made much difference. We could siege... we could prep it, declare the war, buy all the food from Duskendale, starve their garrison out, take that town. There's ways and means, but... let's see if we can take the Eyrie first. If we can starve out some of the garrison, that'd help. We've only got 4 days worth of food, so it's a possibility. Do we use towers? I don't know. I've never fought on this map before, so I don't actually know what would be a good thing to do. None of that's going to be game-changing. So daisies. It should definitely be a good scrap, and we're nothing if interested in having a good fight. Why is that garrison starving out so slow? Oh, there we go. They lost a chunk there. Alright, after this wave. Okay, I think we're good to go. Made a couple of Reavers as well, didn't we? Or was I imagining things? I was imagining things, apparently. We're out of cash again. It's at 7 grand a day. It just completely kills us. Also, why is my garrison and party expenses still at 14 grand? Whew. Main party wages is only 3 grand. Maidenpool's 2 grand. King's Landing's 2.5. These numbers ain't numbering. Anderson, I've spent the last, like, 6 episodes broke. We do a siege, we make a bit of money, we lose everything. Rinse, repeat. That's been our life for a while. You boys go there. You should have a very good line into that wall. Alright, Vespero, I'll see you later, mate. I think we go here, and then we go as short range as we can. Maybe not. Oh, is the angle going to get us? I think it is. Yeah, no.
Everyone, charge!
Wow.
Charge!
I'm not going to be able to catch those boys, but at least I know where they're running to now. Oh, there are guys. We'll take it. I'll take all the prisoners because I can flog them. Bum, 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 bum. We've only got 145 gold. We is a bit broke, innit? Take it for ourselves. We'll see how much money it brings in. Hopefully it brings in a ton. Offsets our costs a little bit. There's still 2 more towns around here we could take. I say we offload the rest of the castles to the other guys. That's what I'm thinking. Castle Black will keep... The Eyrie, 24,000. It's not going to stay at 24,000. Maidenpool's losing us 400. Why are you losing us 400? Garrison wage is almost 2 grand. Right, we need to reduce the garrison in Maidenpool. That's fine. So we got... We'll give the wall away as well. Mistwood, Craster's keeping the wall. So that's reduced our cost a little bit as well. Do we really have that many ranged weapons? Oh yeah, we got 216 Highland throwing axes that sell for 119 each. Yeah, we do have quite a significant amount of gear to sell. So we got cash money. Cash money's not the problem. The problem is it's going out as fast as it's coming in. $55k. What did I just give you? Oh, there we go. I didn't, Anderson. We've just not had the money. I don't have the money now. It costs us 250k or 200k to bring on a new clan. And every time we raise enough money, something happens and then we have to... we lose everything, basically. We lose all of our money. So that's kind of where we're at the moment. Now my question is, if I... Say like we have a look at Maidenpool. So Maidenpool brings in... So if I reduce its garrison... So if I go to my parties, find the garrison of Maidenpool, and I say, you're not on unlimited wages, you're on 700, for example. Will it start naturally throwing people out of its garrison, or do I have to physically remove them? Oh, I thought the game had crashed. It wasn't. I'm just moving so slow. Why am I moving so slow? I have prisoners. Hang on. Sorry. I keep forgetting to do this. Right, I think we made good progress. We took the salt pans, we took Wickenden, we took the ear. We've got 105k. How long we keep 105k is anybody's guess. Apparently we owe 21k. We can head back to friendly towns because we still have over 300,000's worth of gold in our inventory that we just have to sell. I've not even touched on weapons yet. That's just on the ranged weapons. We start looking at these, look. We've got quite a few. Probably a few 100,000 in there as well. We just have to find towns that have got the money to buy it. Yeah. David, I can't. It's not 20k, Anderson, it's 200k. I promise you. I'll show you. Clans. Sort by fiefs. Let's look at... Not Dawn. Not Dragonstone. Let's look at the Stormlanders. Oh, Renly's not going to join us, surely. Oh, he's imprisoned, he can't anyway. Connington, don't know who that is. Errol. Okay. We shall await news from Errol. We'll head to another town so we can sell some more stuff. Apparently our money's going to go up by 20k. That'll be interesting.
It's been a while.
Ooh. Ooh. Hello. Hello. Whoops. Well, never mind. Is our money situation finally turning a corner? Do we now have money? Is that how this works? Head over to Maidenpool. Just want to see if that... Pretty sure I set that differently, didn't I? Or is it improved garrisons taking over? Might be improved garrisons taking over.
I don't know what we have to say.
Yeah, here we go. Now you're on my spawn, I could use a sword. Oh, no. No, he doesn't like us. Dude's butt hurt because we destroyed his kingdom. Don't worry about the army disbanding, I'm not overly interested in that right now. Donate your weapons to your soldiers, you'll upgrade them. I need the money, buddy, at the moment. Money's more useful to me than high tier soldiers are. Scraping pennies here, boys. Bottom of the barrel type shenanigans. Right. Right. This was never set up on improved garrisons. No, it wasn't. Right. Right. I'm happy where we are at the minute. We've got a few more towns. We'll let the guys go and recruit their own troops, build their armies back up again before we go for another push. And then we'll probably take Goldtown and Heartsholme. In the meantime, we can try and build our own army up because we've got an eclectic bunch of weirdos in here at the moment. Try and balance out these garrisons as well a little bit. But I think that is where we will call it on the Realm of Thrones episode for today. So with that, boys, I'll take a quick 5-10 minute break and just make sure my son has actually gone to bed, and then we'll be back and we'll start on the Saving Sturgia episode for today. So with that, we'll call it there, and I'll see you shortly. Alright, boys and not boys. I'm just getting some things sorted out, and we'll be back at it. I'm really looking forward to not dying this evening. I think one of the things that's going to be struggling for me in saving Sturgia is the death rate so high. Obviously, I'm normally the one that charges in through the breach and makes stuff happen, and I can't be that guy in this playthrough, which is going to be alien to me. Also, somebody said to put the to take one of the Sturgeon women as my wife and then put her on the front lines. That would be a bad idea. Like, we want the wife to survive because she needs to give us kids, so we have extra lives lying around. Yes, David, basically. I just didn't want to make it too easy for me in the early game. Because if I just said, yeah, we start the game and I've immediately got 20 companions of level 10, and then we just go around and curb stomp literally everything, it just wouldn't make it that much of a challenge. Annika, that's a bit mean. The whole tactic of... I've seen threads on Reddit before where people have been like, how do I kill my wife because she's too old now and she can't give me any more kids? And people say, like, I'll take all of her armor off and throw her into battle. And it works. And on this playthrough it would be very, very effective. Cheers for the 5, David. I promise to spend it on beer. That's going to be a tough part. I think I am going to spend most of my time cowering behind my shield on the back lines. Because the alternative is I die a gruesome death. Again. Ruby, 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 you've missed a whole episode. Like, we've been going for over an hour. First break's been and gone. I tease. It's nice to see you. I hope you and the fellas well. I hope you had a good birthday. Sorry guys, give me 1 second. That is interesting. Okay, so we are back in Omor, where we left off last time. Just have a quick recap of where we're at. We've got a bunch of Sturgeon guys and a bunch of Imperial guys. We can actually bin off the Imperial guys now, because we don't need them anymore. We've got a bunch of guys that we should sell. Go away, tutorials. Ransom the prisoners, back. Maybe missing a few likes for the stream. We might be missing a few likes for the stream. If you've not liked the stream already, give it a click. It doesn't hurt anybody, but it does hurt my feelings if you don't. Just saying. So, troop-wise, we're doing okay. Money-wise, it is what it is. We need to get some quests done around this area. I think. Where's that quest? In and out. Let's do it.
Yours is...
I can't remember what the game is for this culture. If it's the one that I can do, I'll do it. But there's one, it's just like, it's never ending. Here he is. Can I do this one? Yeah, let's play. Okay. Okay, I think I've got it. He's gonna go there. Okay, so I kind of need to bait him into moving his pieces, don't I? Yeah, okay. Ugh! That's a bad move by me. If he goes there, I can take both of those. He ain't taking the bait, boys. He ain't taking the bait. If I move that there, he gets a doubler, so I'm not going to do that. Ugh. I should have just paid the money. I'll figure out how to beat him another time. Oh, we got some gear. Never mind. Right, we need tournaments, really. Because we've got that charm perk that gives us double renown for winning. Overpriced materials is not something I'm interested in. Let's go to Bannerlord. Ooh. I'm gonna be honest. I think we lose that. Yeah, we do. Does, however, mean that there is a bandit hideout nearby.
On my orders! Soldiers! Move! Attack!
I'm just gonna stay over here where it's safe, boys. Have a good one. Well done. Do we start putting some archers together? I suppose we should. Not yet, though. What's this quest? Special weapon order, not interested in that one either.
You best bag off. Under my orders! Infantry, give them hell!
I was thinking 6 to 8 archers just to liven things up a little bit. Yeah, so we'll turn all of these recruits into the woodsman. Go away. And then from the woodsman into the hunter, into the archer, into the veteran bowman. Now, unfortunately, the veteran bowman is stuck with a Nordic shortbow, which is not a great weapon. So it has the same weapon at tier 4 as it does tier 5. They are fundamentally some of the worst archers in the game. So as much as we will have archers, we can't rely on them as much as we would be able to the likes of Fiends or the Palpatine archers, things like that. They're just not to that same standard. Did we go to Van Overpol? I don't think we did we? I got excited chasing looters. Gang leader needs weapons. That might be something we can do.
Well now.
Might already have 4 of them.
Oh.
Nope. They count. Cost us 730.
Oh.
We got 2,400 back. It's the kind of return investment I like. Needs help with brigands, we can do that. Check the other village, see if it's got bandit base nearby. No, it doesn't.
Yeah? What do you want with...
I want you dead. Loser!
Under my orders!
Absolute belligerent, foolish
Infantry, move!
loser boy.
Form a shield, footmen!
Seems daft, but I'm putting them in shield wall because they'll start throwing stuff at us in a second. And the recruits will die en masse.
Infantry, kill them all! Shield down!
The archer captains will also provide skills boosts while in charge / alive. Yes, they will. They will get bodkin, they'll get rapid fire. It's not going to help. I'm going to be honest with you boys, it's not going to help. These archers are just, when it comes to offering up a little bit of resistance, they're fine. But when it comes to actually killing power, they suck. it's just the truth of it.
We're just harmless travelers.
This might be ropey. So we're going to let him go. Now we'll let him ride for now. On their own, we'd be able to do it. I don't 10 sea raiders. Our boys would probably struggle with that. I'm gonna be honest. Got any horses? Yes, but they're all stupidly expensive. You're trapped. Yeah. You're trapped.
On my command!
Yeah, we're just not going to be able to rely on archers. They will apply some killing power, especially when utilised on the flank. But the sort of meat and veg of our killing power is going to come from
Infantry charge!
the heavy spearmen and the heroic line breakers. Nine woodsmen. We need to do something about this hideout. I don't want to do it without a quest though, that's the problem. For free? Me? No. I'll do it for a Klondike bar.
Back off straight.
Interesting, but no. I did that in the hopes that he would then get the quest, but he hasn't got him getting it. So I think what we do is we crank these guys up to spearmen. It's going to increase our wage bill quite drastically. But then we're going to be able to do this. Oh, we've got a tournament on the go. Rough brass braces. Say that 10 times fast. Right, here we got Apollina was screwed for him. Apollina didn't make it through. Okay, that's interesting. Forum did though, so we need to take out the blue team. I'm gonna bet because I'm feeling confident. The village up ahead had a mission. We'll check that one out then before we do the hideout, just in case it is there. This is going to go horribly wrong. Or not. Sup, buddy? Down he goes. Right, so we need to take out the blue team as a matter of priority. Well, that didn't go to plan. Go on, fat lad. Ah, no. We're going to lose this on the 2v2. No, we're not. I've got this. I've got this. Damn it. Dude just swings so fast. That was lucky. RTS for the win. Good catch. That's what we like to see. What you got? Escort merchant caravan. Can't really do that right now. That usually involves taking on 35 to 40 cavalry multiple times across the period of the quest, which we're just not... We're not stacked up to do. Right, which village it was that had a quest, sorry? This one. Bandit base. Well spotted. Who said that? Jan. Jan, you're a legend and a scholar. Let's go get paid. YouTube. Now would be a good time to insert ads. No. Attack. With me spearmen. We got this, boys. We can do this, I believe in us. By the power of friendship.
Infantry, charge!
They jingle jangle like Christmas trees. I'm gonna throw a javelin at me. Can I have that? Thanks. Ha! Nailed him. Oh, come on. I thought that was going to hit.
Infect after me!
That wasn't me. Wait, to be fair, bro. Took his throwing javelin to the back of the head and tanked it, so... Did it really hurt him that bad? Yeah, I don't think we're going to be,
You.
Mm-mm. Mm-mm. Yeah! So... Best 1v1 I've had in a while. Oh, we got some goodies. I forgot to put my braces on. Oh, we just clicked Clan Tier 1. I can almost smell the boys waiting to get involved. We need horses, like, desperately. Could do with a couple of caravans as well, if we can scrounge the money up for it. I don't have any, what do you want? No. Goodbye to you. Goodbye to you. I would like a round shield, though. Why is my shield... They are better shields. So why are you not... Why are you not replacing shield? Friend? Literally every stat is better? Friend? Friend? I'll do it myself. Fish harpoon, fish harpoon, fish harpoon. That's fine. They're all fine. Okay. Do you have... Why do they have steppe horses out here? Steppe hunters as well. It's weird. I think we might need to venture into the Imperial lands to, one, seek out better tournaments, because we seem to be lacking in tournaments, and two, to seek out horses. Flax we don't need. The rest of it we'll keep. Beer. Keep that stocked up. Keep the boys happy. Meat. Butter. There we go. Should keep the boys happy for a while. Sell the weapons as well. Thick skull or weak throw? Weak throw, 100%. Not even a question. We can shoot straight across the water, and there is a horse village just down from here. And there's a tournament as well. It's like they knew I was coming. Imperial Cavalry leather armor. Sounds lame. It's mid. Anybody to worry about? Just the one person. Let's throw some bets on, see what damage we can do. Meow. Sit down. If I lose this on the 2v2, I'll be angry. I'm going to lose this on the 2v2. We got two heavy armored guys. That was just a lucky opportunity. Come hither, dear boy. Let's get to the foot of the issue. Winner, winner. Actually better than what I'm wearing. I'll be honest. Not a fan. Save that for a companion. No, I won't, because all you guys are coming in with your own armor. So, we'll get rid of that. Let's head to the horse village, see if we can find some... Midlands palfreys. That's not what I meant to press. Yes, 12 of them for 270. I'll take them all, thank you. That gives us 23 out of 25. I can have 50, which means we should really be aiming for about 40 horses. That should keep our speed up quite a bit. We'll also aim for these looters.
We've got no quarrel with you.
I mean, someone somewhere cares, but it's not me, brother.
Under my command!
Really? Go away.
Footmen!
Literally go away. Oh. Thank you. What was that about?
Infantry!
Right, actually, what can we... Yes, we can. So we can, even though they're not yet an archer group, we can set up a second infantry group and prioritize throwing weapons.
Troops!
Then we can put people in there,
Footmen!
line them up,
Move!
and we can see that that's all the woodsmen. And keep going until we see somebody with a shield and spear. There we go. So now, despite the fact they're still infantry, we can still treat them like archers.
Forward!
Apparently Tailworlds thinks you need a little support in setting out your troops. Yeah. Somebody from Tailworlds is watching me play, they're like, no, this bro needs help. Really? Everybody else has got their sword out, except that lunatic.
Everyone! Hold! Everyone! Follow me! Everyone! Charge! The day is on!
Last one. Oh, I thought it was gonna hit. I thought that was gonna hit. I thought that was a good throw. Finally off work early enough to catch a live stream. You alright, John? How's it going? How art thou, dear brother? 5 out of 9. It's kind of lame. We'll leave it for now. See if we can find some more groups of looters.
Yeah? What? On my orders! Footmen! Attack!
You all missed. So when they're face to face. I've heard of the term "don't shoot until you can see the whites of their eyes," but I've never heard of the term of "don't throw until you can smell their breath." What the hell was that? Hold. Don't throw until you can hold a quarterly conversation in a brisk wind. Any more product? Oh, a little bit of product. Thank you very much. Appreciate you. Let's go to Diath and see if there's a tournament on. There is not. They might have some horses actually, because they're nearby. They do not. Cool story, bro. Moving on. We could do this whole section down here, to be honest with you. Let's go Senopia. Senopia? 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 Midlands Bolfish. 395 is a bit expensive, but we'll take it. No horses around here. No horses around here. I know there's a couple of horse villages down here near Poros. We can head this way. So what's next? Lycaron. Eyes open for bandits along the way. That's an army. We can do mercenary work now if we wanted to. Hello. I see you. Chicken head ass. Come here.
You best back.
On my orders! Infantry! Move! Infantry!
I think that's a valid question. Is it still considered a throw if it only travels 2 inches? I think that's a wireless stab. Have I ever thought of playing as a female character in Bannerlord? No. But there's not really a reason why I wouldn't. There's just no benefit or... There's no... There's nothing to be gained either way, if that makes sense.
Kill them all!
Finally all ready to be changed into archers. Not that they're going to get any better, to be clear. Alright, let's visit these horse villages, see what they've got. $351's a bit extortionate, I'll be honest. How much does that put us up to? 34.
Yeah? Under my command!
Yes, Annika, even though we're not going to be actually physically using horses in battle, we do still need them for the movement speed boost. Otherwise, we will find it very difficult to catch up with anybody, really. Or get away from people as well. Equally as important. So as much as we're not going to be using them as cavalry or anything like that, we do need them for the bonus to movement speed. You can never accuse those guys of being John Wick. So that put us on 40. We should be alright with 40. Yeah, so if we look down here, look. You can see you've got a footman on horses bonus of a 0.95. That means that we should be able to catch pretty much all bandit parties without much difficulty. Whereas if we didn't have the horses, we would very much struggle to catch bandit parties. We wouldn't be able to catch any of them. Apart from the bigger parties, which we probably couldn't even take on anyway. So, it's a bit of a tough one. Right. What's our wage bill? 129. That's not bad. Oh, there's tournament. How fortuitous! Imperial nasal spangle helm with leather strips. That's a helmet. Hoo-hoo. Bro died. Good stab, my friend. Yellow guy we probably want to focus on. Then you. No kick. You missed. Swing, bada bada bada, swing! There we go, here we go. You poke him with your toe, then you stab him with the sword, and not a problem anymore. That looks Viking-y. Viking-y. Viking-y? Viking-like. Viking adjacent. It's passable. Alright, let's head back to the homelands now. We've got a absolute plethora of horses. 50 for a maximum party size of 53, so that's fine. So right the way up until clan tier 2 we should have enough horses now. So we'll head home. Can bully some looters along the way.
Yeah?
Just because it's fun.
Under my orders!
More than anything else.
Move! Footman, move!
Ah!
Soldier!
You know what? Weak. Thankfully, he's just unconscious. Ooh. Yoink. We'll have those. Oh, bless him. Ran away from my army of 29 straight into an army of 94. Van Overpole. Escort merchant caravan. To be honest, once we're fully stocked with troops, we could probably do that.
Yeah?
Avance, you're dead.
On my command! Footman, forward!
Oh, listen to that. That is actually a mod called Advanced Weather Effects.
Footman, hold fire! And fire at will!
Nope. "18 days until we've got no food, we're fine. I'm not chasing that group around, there's no need to. Sibber, what's happening? Caravan ambush. Tempting. I don't think we have the bodies for it right now. I think it's a group of about 50 that ambushed the caravan. We just don't have the legs for it at the minute. These Otroks turn into the cavalry, the Sturgeons, so we're not going to touch those. Meow. If we're going to get attacked, this is where it's going to come first, and probably by the Khazate. They tend to be quite aggressive from the outset. Done. Got ourselves a fight on the go as well. A Nordic large laminar shoulders. Sounds like fun to me. Oh. Savannah's in this. And Apollina. We're screwed. Right, legitimately. Oh my god. Good work. Whew. That got a little bit hairy. Okay. This is gonna hurt. Where is she? I need that spear. As bad as it sounds, we kill the horse. Force her on foot. You alright, William? How's it going? That's some reach she's got on that sword arm. Come back here.
Die, you bastard!
I wonder if she'll marry me now. I'll be honest, boys. I didn't fancy our chances then. I'm quite surprised we actually won that. Oh, yes. I like it. I like it a lot. Get rid of all that stuff. Get rid of all that stuff. We got any boots? Because my boots look like I'm homeless. I'm like homeless from the knees down. And apparently I shall stay homeless from the knees down because they are expensive. Oof. Is it worth the investment? I think it kind of is. Yeah. Can you die from Tawny? No, I don't believe you can. At least I have never seen somebody die from a Tawny, so... Can you? Not that I'm aware of. Would I put money on it? No. Oh, I forgot we're in campaign mode, aren't we? Oh, wait. I think I need to get a companion. Yeah, I do. Ha! To progress the story, I have to get a companion. Talk to the leader. We have to talk to 10 of them about Nezra's Folly.
Oh.
That's one. Go away. I need to turn those off, I really do.
Stranger. So
Literally just to fulfill the obligations and get my brother.
Good to see you. Can't we found what? I sign about in. Splendid.
So I group up to. Could turn into Sturgeon Heavy Spearmen, but then their wages got to like 16 apiece. That's where things start getting expensive. I've got the Sea Raider boss I can take in with me. Yeah, we should be fine. This guy that we'll just get rid of at some point. Might use him as a governor or something. Or just leave him with no armor, so the first battle that he goes into, he dies.
We have to be clever.
Either way, I'm comfortable with it. Set the Sea Raider boss. Yeah. I think that is all lot.
Infantry! Horsemen! Troops! Attack!
Haha. I love how this has somehow become... Ragados is already down.
Infantry! Follow me!
Group up, boys. Let's not go in piecemeal.
Infantry, charge!
Oh,
Infantry on my flank! Foot attack!
yes, Dowder, it's a custom banner. I was gonna say, I'm sure there's normally a guy up there. There's only 4 of them left.
Bastards! You're the kid in my cap. Nah, I'll do you the.
He's done that thing again where it blacks out the screen. Dang it. That's annoying. So sometimes when you're in RTS camera, if you don't cancel the RTS camera before that cutscene at the end happens, it crashes the game. It is what it is. It is what it is. We lost a little bit of progress, but not much. I think I saved before I went in, didn't I? Yeah, I did. This is why I got into the habit of literally saving before I do anything, like any tournament, any battle, anything.
Soldiers! Troops, follow me! Troops, give them hell!
Ha! Bullseye.
Kill them all!
He looked threatening. Can I have that back? No. Okay. Can't hurt to ask. I love the way that he still holds his sword like that. Duel me!
Bastards! You're the kid in my captives, right? Nah, I'll do you the honor of dueling.
They're worth money, so we'll take those. I've got 1 extra person here, but he'll be disappearing shortly, so we don't need to worry about that. That's fine, that's fine, that's fine. Ooh. Why, hello there. Oh. No. We don't do that here.
I knew you'd come. Great Evan. Damn, brother. Nothing can stop you. Yes, I'll take it. Meet me there later.
Cool.
Well, don't let your conscience bother you.
By the way, that choice that you make there has absolutely no bearing on the game whatsoever. So where did Brother Dearest say he was? Right, hang on, I need to sort this out. Give me a sec. Where is it? There we go. We have Brother Dearest. And a rando. Brother Dearest is mounted. Need to fix that. Just going to continuously press the wrong button over and over again until we get there eventually. Close. Fine with that. You could do with a helmet. Can't afford much, but we need to give him something just to protect himself to a basic level. This is all getting a bit expensive now. Do we keep that or not? No, we'll not keep it. £3,000. Have to check the next town. We can't afford that right now. Get rid of a C raider to balance our numbers out. Right, so they need to be endurance, and so when the kids get old enough, they're probably going to want to be party leaders, so I say steward. Well-balanced sword. Learn the arts of healing. Riding. Gives them riding experience. Oh, there's a quest there. Overpriced raw materials. Could not be less interested. What was that? Oh, there's only 8 of them.
You got a problem?
Under my orders! Infantry! Move! Move! Forward! Archers! Move!
This feels excessive. By the way, while we're waiting for these guys to cross Narnia, if you've not liked the stream yet, be sure to do so. Helps us reach out and find other people that are interested in the same things that we are.
Infantry attack!
These archers are terrible. I'm trying to stay positive, but they're absolutely horrendous. There's 9 of them shooting looters, and they didn't manage to get a single kill. Well, they got 1 kill just before the infantry charged in.
We're not looking.
On my orders! Infantry attack!
Indeed, it does, Aliko. Trying to get us into a place where we can start taking on some of the tougher, like the caravan ambushers and the escort merchant caravans. When we've got like T4 archers, probably 15 of them, well, we'd have 25 of them at this rate, because all of these guys are going to be turned into woodsmen, so on and so forth. We're getting gimped on the tournament front. We're not seeing very many tournaments. Normally, if you go town to town, there's normally one in every town, but it's just not the case at the minute. I mean, she's pretty much perfect for a caravan trader. She's only 20 as well, so she'll bless us with children. So I think what we'll do is probably raise up the money to send her out. Wow, it's a good job I checked. Just give me one. Yeah, we'll raise the money up to get her a caravan. And then send her out to make some money for us. As long as we're not at war with anybody. Loot her gear. That's actually not a bad idea. Although, we've got to remember, character death is on for everybody. Not just our faction, and not just us, but for everyone. So when we send her out on a caravan, if her caravan gets attacked and she is wounded during that fight, there is a 5% chance she dies. So even sending her out as a caravan is still risky, because she could still die. And I don't currently have a wife. So I think we might have to keep her with us for a while. Until we can afford to send out the improved caravan, so the one that's 15k and gets better guards. What is that quest? I forget. Caravan ambush. We might be able to do this one. Let's see. We're pretty much at the end of today's episode anyway, so let's do this.
Well, no, stranger.
Good shout, Jan. 36. Okay.
Under my orders, infantry!
Oh. Are they all cav? Yes.
Soldiers! Square formation! Infantry! Forward! Troops! Forward! Move!
Ah. I need a spear. Ah, there's one down there. How did they end up all the way over there? So all 11 of our bowmen are now slightly less crap bowmen. That's good. Okay. Decent amount of loot. We should be able to catch up with those guys. They went straight on to attack a villager. A village group, sorry.
On my command!
Some people just never learn.
Footmen, move! Soldiers, move! Footmen, forward! Make a square! Save yourselves!
Cleaned them up. Still one left.
Yeah? What you want?
He surrendered. Coward. Oh, we got 6 horses out of it though. That looked interesting for a moment. Nope. Oh, it's 3 looters. Ooh, she's joined our party. Now, brother needs top spot. I need second spot. The bull can take the last spot. So what we do is to make sure that the gear is divvied out correctly. Because obviously we've got a priority in the gear order. We take everything off. Actually, we don't need to take off the weapons. The weapons are fine. We take off all of our armor. For all of our main characters. Calm down, boy. She's wearing Grundies. She might be good to... I'm having that. And possibly that. I'll let her keep that. She doesn't have enough bow skill to... She has a noble bow, but she doesn't have enough bow skill to use it. What's your bow at? 112. Right. Okay. Take that off you. Take that off you. Take those off you. Take that off you. Okay, now if we do equip best item, I should get all the best stuff. He should get all the second best stuff. She should get all the third best stuff. And he should be left with what's left. That's fine. Weaponry. I don't want 2 of those. I do want a spear. Apparently there's a better one off on offer. That's fine. For brother, I also want him to be using an axe. And I also want him to have a... No, he needs to lead the archers, sorry. Legendary arrows. They'll do. And we'll give him a close combat weapon just in case he needs it. But not that one, because that's... I'm guessing... Okay, they're pretty equivalent. I'll give that to his wife, though, because she's... No, she can't go in there. She's going to have to. Ah, decisions. What's this? Decreased taken shield damage. Okay, well that can go on me. Because I'm the one that's going to be leading the infantry. He's going to be leading the archers. You're going to be instructed to flee the battlefield as soon as the battle starts. For now. Until we can get you some better gear. Or do we put her in just to fight with me? That could work too. She's a better fighter. She's not a better fighter. She's terrible at everything. That's fine.
Yeah?
Yeah, the bull's kind of doesn't really give the bull vibes, does he? Bless him. You reckon she got a decent horse and a civilian as well? Oh, she does. So she does. So does he. I think, boys, we've made some pretty good progress today. I forgot to give the bull a sword. Did I? Remember, I want him to die. But I suppose... in the interest of keeping it fair, we'll give him a sword. Right, I think that is where we shall leave it for tonight on the Sturgeon playthrough. And we shall head off now to spend a bit of time on the Empire, but I will take a quick bathroom break before we do so. So we'll leave it there for now, guys, and I shall see you in 5 minutes. Okay, boys, on to our final act of the night. You get to mess around with some Empire dudes. Now, here's the big question. Obviously, we... Hang on. Somebody's raiding one of our villages down here. We know this particular group that we're with doesn't declare war very often. And when they do, it's normally just little mini skirmishes with chaos. So, do we leave this group? We'll have to relinquish our holdings, which at this point is no real issue anyway. But we could join with these guys or these guys. I think we'd still have access to the cannons. What do you guys think? Think it's worth bailing on this particular faction just to get more fights? Oh, nice.
You will die!
They definitely need to add some more voice lines in for the Chaos guys.
My command! Infantry! Forward, troops! Move! Cavalry! Forward! Move!
This side.
Ha!
El Canonna. Really? See if I can go and encourage them to fight. Well, that had the opposite effect of what I wanted it to do. Come and take the bait. Yeah, prop, this is the Old Realms. It's a Warhammer Fantasy mod for Bannerlord.
Hunter, follow me!
Come on, boys, I want to play on my mortar. You're ruining all my fun.
Hunter!
suppose that worked. Yo, Death how's it going? Death Arkman. Welcome, welcome. Welcome to everybody that's joined. Appreciate you all being here. It's always lots of fun. Now, the problem is, we got gladiators. We'll take those. We can't really upgrade our guys without spending the prestige that we're trying to save up for the next round of shenanigans. Am I still reading that? I can't read that anymore, which means I've got all the... Call me death. Okay.
You will die.
Send troops. We don't need to engage in that. I mean, do we summon an army and do the Chaos Portal? The Chaos Portal is, like, maddening, by the way.
You best.
On my orders. Men of the Napoleon Hunter for Sigma compose the Emperor.
Firearms for the win. We should invest in some fire mages. It costs about 25k a piece. Hideouts are a good source. Of XP and prestige.
Hear me! For Sigma!
Did we do the episode 2 of Sturgeon? You've literally just missed it. 10 minutes ago. And you'd be happy to know, I didn't die. To be fair, I can probably just leave these guys to get this done. I was thinking into next week, guys, for the third slot, we'll finish up with this at some point. And then there's a few games that I want to showcase for you guys. There's Medieval Dynasties, which is like a much slower paced city builder. So it'd be a longer playtime, but a bit more in depth. And there's also Bellwright, which is kind of a survival one as well, which I want to play with you guys, which I think would be pretty cool. We don't really need prisoners. Right, 137. We need more hideouts. We need more battles. We need... It's basically just a grind. We're just grinding that prestige for the next 500 so we can get the full cannons.
Move! Archers! Move!
This is the question, because if they come at us, which it looks like they are doing,
Attention, archers! Forward!
I love it.
Three men, hold the shield wall! Three men, line up! Men of the Holy Emperor! Listen up, follow your sergeants!
Who are we running from? Is it me? Bro, must have messed up my shot. I would have been angry about that. Oh, cheers, brother. Svelte? Is that svelte? Appreciate you being, but yeah, pal. I know a lot of people just like to watch and not like to comment and stuff, and that's cool. We love a lurker here. So if you ever want to come in and just say hi, you're more than welcome to do that. There's no forced participation here, apart from my participation. Which is not forced, I love it. I don't know why, but I love when people don't have the same troop like all the Lords of Colradia for the Sturgeon one. What, you mean when they use the custom troop trees? It's a dangerous one, that. Because on the one hand, you can do a custom troop tree, and it does make things more interesting, but it also makes things supremely overpowered. Because otherwise you would have to deliberately make a bad troop tree just to make things more difficult, which just doesn't make sense. We did that with the Crusader, the Return of the Crusader. We created a whole new troop tree, and despite abiding by the rules around not over-leveling anybody, not giving them gear that they wouldn't normally have access to, it just made them overpowered. Good night, Swell. Have a good one, mate. They're not worth anything. Ooh, we could do that. Oh, hello.
You will die drowning in a pool of your own blood.
I doubt that, but I appreciate the sentiment.
On my command!
Like, if I take the Sturgeon tree, for example, what would I change in the Sturgeon tree to make them more effective? The Heavy Spearmen are pretty much, in my opinion at least, the best infantry in the game for holding an area. So if you want a group of guys to just stand there and hold a shield square, they are your guys. They are incredibly well armoured, the best armoured infantry in the game. Their huge shields make them practically immune to arrow fire in the vanilla game. So it's like, they are pretty much perfect as far as infantry goes. The line breakers, again, they're very, very good. The only reason the Benevolence outdo them is because their weapon is faster and it's got a little bit better reach on it. Apart from that, they're pretty much the second best shock infantry in the game. The Zunkerks, whatever they're called, the cavalry, the skirmisher cavalry, they're not too bad. They can't really compete with the Cataphract, but they can compete with the Faris, the Azerai Faris, and nobody can compete with the Khan's Guard. The Khan's Guard pretty much own that space. So what would I change? I'd probably just give the archers better bows, because that is an oversight. But in just doing that, making the Sturgeon archers more powerful, you are greatly improving the kill power of that army. So just with that one simple change, you're making the army OP.
Men of holy Emperor, unstoppable company!
I'm glad that only wounds friendly troops. There's a mod called Varangrian Overhaul or something similar. Gives tier 6 shop troops, I think. Wow. I don't think it's necessary. I don't think there's many armies that in the game that really need a lot of modifications to make them like much more deadly.
You will die.
If anything, the one thing I would do, if I was to rebuild all of the troops that are currently in the vanilla game, is I would nerf the Khan's Guard. Because you have one unit there that is the best cavalry in the game, is the best horse archer in the game, and is arguably the best shock infantry in the game as well. So you've got one unit in one faction that pretty much does what they do better than 90% of the other units in the game. That to me is broken. They're horse archers. I don't believe they should be running around in almost full plate armor.
Mess with us.
So I think their armor needs downgrading. And probably their skills with the two-handed polearms need downgrading as well. That's just because you don't like fighting them. I don't... Well, you'll see in the Sturgeon playthrough when we inevitably do fight them.
You will die, drop.
They're absolutely not a problem. You put your guys in shield square, you put your archers behind them, you wait for them to run out of ammunition, and then you chop them to pieces in close combat. The point is, you shouldn't have one unit that's that powerful. It's almost like if you gave the Battanian Thanes shields and axes, or swords, instead of their two-handed sword, and they basically could become the de facto unit for infantry as well.
Under my orders.
Freemen! Listen up for Sigma!
Empire is the one faction that I haven't actually done a playthrough on my channel for, and there's a reason for that. They potentially have one of the most balanced armies in the whole game. Their archers are good, their infantry's good, their shock infantry's good, their cavalry is some of the best in the game. They're quite a wholly thought out unit. The Aserai are like that. I tell you when the Empire was really overpowered. In one of the early builds of the game, the Legionary, the Imperial Legionary, instead of having the little one-use spear that they have now, they used to have a what would you call it? A quiver of throwing javelins. much like the veteran infantry for the Azerite. So they used to have throwing weapons, and it just made them so insanely powerful. It was unreal. They had to change it. But one of the things that makes the Legionary so powerful at the moment is you have a 1 in 3 chance of a Legionary spawning with a mace. War Sale will come out when GTA 6 comes out. It feels like that. It definitely feels like that. From what I understand from Tale Worlds, they were working on a DLC, but then got to the point where they were ready to release it. Well, not release it, but they got to a point with it where they went back and looked at it and said, actually, this is not what we want to do. Like, it didn't fit with the theme of the game, or it would have changed things too drastically. So they decided to go back to the drawing board, which is why it's been so long between DLCs.
For Sigma!
I think I remember reading that somewhere, that the devs kind of said, yeah, sorry it took so long. We got quite a way through of developing a DLC and then decided not to actually implement it into the game. And then they went back and did war sales. Which is interesting. Because like the ship-to-ship combat and stuff, that's been in the Realm of Thrones mod for quite a while now. So as much as it's going to be interesting to do the ship-to-ship combat, it's not like it's not being done unless they do it in a completely new way. What will be interesting is, from what I understand, the DLC is going to make some changes to the base game at code level, because apparently they're making it easier for people to access the dev tools to be able to make mods. Because at the minute that process is a bit flaky and not very good. So they're going to change it to work properly. So if they're doing that, it changes the base game. You've got Bannerlord on Xbox. Oh yeah, you got it on Game Pass now, don't you?
You've cut.
Pretty sure Bannerlord was on Game Pass at some point. Question for those playing on console. Can you still use mouse and keyboard, or are you forced to use the joystick? Wait, that's different. What's the difference between a warband and Beastmen Raiders? There's one Minotaur in that one. Okay, so it looks like the Raiders have got Minotaurs.
On my command!
I did play Bannerlord for a short period of time on the Steam Deck. And trying to get used to using the controller was an absolute nightmare for me.
Let's pause Sigma!
That was easier than I expected it to be. We'll take that Minotaur as prisoner. He'll be pretty cool once he transfers over. Why not? We've got some Chaos guys. Might as well throw some Minotaurs in there as well. Oh, we need to go and sell some of our stuff. We're carrying too much junk. There's a town here. What we got? Don't need wool, don't need hardwood, don't need flax, don't need hides, the sheep, or the tools, the hogs, the iron ore, the wined linen, the leather, pottery, cows, jewellery, oil. Both of those books have been read, so I don't need those. I'm not selling my mortar, that thing's precious to me. Get rid of that, get rid of that. Get rid of those. I'll take the charges. Get to 250k, we can sponsor one of those projects and get some prestige from that. So if we head over to this place, sell some more stuff. Oh, are we in the area where we take damage? I think we are. Let's get out of here quick before we lose too many men. Let's head back here. One 171. There we go. I think we have enough to sponsor one of those projects now. It's a question for you guys. Obviously, Battlefield 6 is out soon. I think on the day that it gets released, I might pull an all-nighter. Just play that all day. Oh, we need to go to the keep, don't we? No, not here. Oh, where is he? He's in thingy, isn't he? Yeah, Aldorf. So we've got 218 prestige at the moment. Right, actually, wait. Wait. And quick save first. Because the only reason I'm doing this is because my understanding is we get a big prestige reward for doing this. So if we're on 218... Hang on. Yeah, that's right. I've got 618. Alright, so I got like 400 prestige from that. So we can go and get cannons. I think we've got enough. I think we have enough, boys. Yeah, that's it. So we have now got the best of the best. Great cannons, 68k. We have enough money. Capacity exceeded. You alright, Gorilla? How's it going? Oh god, we're carrying so much gear. You alright, Death? How's it going? We finally got the cannon. Let's go and find somebody to use it on. Oh, that'll do. Where'd they go? Cultists? No, we want something better than cultists. This is primo cannon. Outlaws? No. Give me some raiders. There's a guy stuck under a wagon. What do you do? Pretend you didn't see him and move on. Silly sausage. Ooh. No, he just took out the raiders. Aha! It's cannon time!
Under my command!
Are they going to charge us? Wait, it looks that way.
Infantry! Move! Soldier! Move! Mounted archers! Move! Forward! Forward! Forward!
You're abusing the mods. That's what they're there for, right? Sure, I read that somewhere. So it looks like they're going to come straight at us. So let's put the cannon down. Yes. Oh! Oh, the reload speed is long.
Let's go!
Okay. Something went wrong there, because the guy that reloads the cannon for some reason ran all the way up the infantry line and back down again before putting another cannonball in. So I think I placed it too close to the infantry line, causing it to sort of twitch out a little bit. So let's not do that again. Let's... How we got too many prisoners? I want that Minotaur to get leveled up quick. There we go. I want to go again, but this time find a better spot for the cannon. Because that was like a direct fire, just blast them in the face jobby. That was brilliant. I love it. It makes me happy.
Back off straight.
Under my orders!
Oh cool, they're running away.
Free men! Let's move out!
Oh! I can see why it takes so long to unlock those now. Because that was just pure filth. And for some reason, it was like one guy loaded it, fired it, then the guy that was reloading it ran off and one of the other engineers came to reload it. Which is weird. Why would it do that? Why would the same guy stood next to it just not reload it?
You will die drowned!
It won't, but thank you. I'm confused. I don't understand why the cannon's behaving the way that it is.
Infantry! Forward! Archers! Forward! Cavalry! Move! Troops! Move!
Wait. No. None of those guys are apprentice engineers. I think we stick it in front of the infantry. Okay. It worked as it should this time. He just loaded it.
Hunt! Follow your sergeants! Free men! Men of the Emperor!
Doughboy, the cannons have a way better range than the mortars. Now that is something we must test. Annika, it's not a question of troops, buddy. It's my engineering skill. So my engineering skill needs to be...
You will die drowning in a pool of your own blood.
Yeah, whatever. So we have 4 artillery crewmen. 2 trainees and 2 veterans. I think... we can start... Right, I'm only 1 point away from... where's engineering? There we go. Now we should be able to buy 2 cannons. Or rather, we should be able to buy another cannon. It does make sense and it doesn't make sense. Because on the one hand, yes, you probably need engineering skill, but I'm not the one using the cannon. So why does my engineering skill matter? I don't think it should it? I think it's just some arbitrary way of slowing us down. So you don't just immediately spam 4 cannons across the battlefield. So let's get another great cannon. Because, you know, what's better than 1 cannon? 2. And now we've got enough crew. I suppose the only thing limiting us now is my ability to place them quickly. So let's find a big chunk of bad guys to use as target practice. You can imagine this against like the vampires that rely on swarms of skeletons, and you can just delete them off the map. On the wrong part of the world. My bad. Go away, please. I'll declare war on the Blood Dragons. You'll declare war and then we'll ask for peace, then you'll give them peace, and that'll be the end of that. Weirdos. Hello. Look at that. Volunteers. Some good old guinea pigs. Uh-oh. 1 second.
Footmen! Move! Soldiers! Forward! Move! Horse archers! Get moving! Move! Men of the Empire!
Yeah, they're shooting at him and they're 300 away. Wow. Well. At max engineering, I could have 6. 6 of those cannons. Or we could have 3 of those and 3 mortars. I don't. How does any army stand up against that? Like, genuinely. That is just disgraceful. And to be clear as well, we've not leveled up the rest of the army. They can all be... We could do this and have...
You will...
Shut up. So we've got these guys, Iron Company troops. They're not even fully upgraded yet. They can be these null 9-siders, which obviously wear plate mail, have a knightly arming sword, and have a very, very fast firing rifle. So we could have a whole army full of these guys, and then 6 cannons. I don't think any army in the game would be able to stand up against that. That's just a devastating amount of firepower. Obviously magic. They could target the artillery crew and put them out. That's mad. No, we don't have enough for that. Well, boys, I think we have the answer. The answer to our question.
You will die.
Are cannons OP?
Under my command.
Yes. Watch this. I don't even think I need to. I was gonna like deploy us right at the back. I'll do it anyway, just because I think it might be funny. I think they're already fleeing. The 350 away, they're still firing at them. I mean, they're not hitting. Oh dear. Ooh. Chaos Warriors Great Axe. Blake just got an axe upgrade.
You will die.
Okay. What time are we on? Right, last thing we're going to do, I'm going to drop a save before we go in. I want to see how long we can survive in the Chaos Portal with 2 cannons. So the enemy comes from here and basically funnels down this pathway. So if I set up the 2 cannons here, in theory, we should be able to hold them quite well. I don't want to dismount these guys, to be fair, because horses aren't going to help.
Infantry! Move! Everyone! Horse forward! Dismount! Arrows!
You guys are fine there.
Orders! On dismount! Infantry! Dismount! Dismount! Cavalry! Dismount! Move!
I mean, we're gonna die, but it's gonna be interesting to see how far we can take this.
Hunters! Marching order! Force Sigma! Move out!
So about half of the first wave. Can we do better though? I think we can. I think we can. Last idea is we go in, then we leave to prompt them to follow us out, and then we fight them in the field outside instead of fighting them in that confined space. That should give us an advantage. For some reason it drip fed them around that corner. So instead of getting those huge first hits that we would have expected to get, instead we got little tiny ones.
Hear me!
The hell is this? Would this be easier, or I don't think it would be. Let's just bail anyway.
You will die drowning in a pool of your own blood.
I'm gonna try not to, but, you know. Anything could happen.
Under my command! Infantry! Forward! Bowmen! Move! Soldiers! Move! Horsemen! Forward!
Men uphold the Emperor!
Okay, we've definitely got a chance here. Definitely got a chance. I think what we need to do is we bait them out. I think I've crashed the game. No, I haven't. We bait them out, but then we deploy really far back, because I deployed quite close to them. I didn't realise how close they were.
On my command! You will die under my orders!
Because we don't want to start really close to them. We want to start with as much opportunity to fire at them as possible. So we'll deploy right back here. So they're 500 away, and we're taking chunks of them off already. Ow. I reckon 3 cannons and we've probably got that. But that is where we shall leave it for tonight, boys. It has been my undubious pleasure to spend the evening with you. But now I want to go to bed. So we'll leave it there for today. I think in the next episode, we need to work on getting my engineering skills up. So it might be that we have to leave this faction and join a different one to get more wars, so we can get more sieges on the go, so we can get our engineering up to 150. And once it gets to 150, we can field 3 cannons, and that will be even more killing power. So with that, I'll say goodnight to you all. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.